Hey, you're in a fancy restaurant with Tanny, and I'm just looking at what if you come out somewhere and you're not aware, like it doesn't lay out on the menu. Okay, here's a salad for you, raw foodist. Low fat and everything you need. It's not going to say that. So what you do is you're going to look down through here and pick exactly what you want. And oh, here she is now. Hey, say hey to YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So here's what I'm going to want: is I want a big salad. Large. I want lots of different kind of greens on there. I would like to have some of your walnuts, some of your dried cranberries, lots of mixed raw veggies, mushrooms if you have that, sun-dried tomatoes. And I would like to have for the dressing on the side, I want an avocado and some lemon that I'm going to mash in the top of my salad. Does that sound doable?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you. Awesome, well here we have it. See, this is how you do it right here. We're going to squeeze the lemon on. We're going to rub the avocado in. Bon appetit. This is a great song. How are y'all? I'm coming to you with some thoughts, and the thoughts are this. So I just had a fancy lunch, which typically would have been more my dinner meal, though I would have had more. So later on today, when I have a large dinner, I will probably have maybe like a green smoothie with that, and then have like a fruit dressing so I can avoid fat later. Because on my salad it was maybe a fourth of an avocado, not that much, and a few little walnuts, which yes were raw as you can get, and some and no salt or anything, and some cranberries on there, dried cranberries, and sun-dried tomatoes, which were all oil-free and non-sulfurized. You know what they do, these things. So but the thing is, in that particular restaurant, I've been there several times, so I kind of know, and I have asked these questions in the past, and that's what they have on hand. But the thing is, typically when you start on this lifestyle, after a while, you're going to start consuming a lot of your food from home-based meals, usually, because it is cheaper, it's easier, and you can eat a lot of dang food, So you're going to know exactly what you're getting. But if you were a new person on this lifestyle, and you just went to that restaurant and you weren't sure, okay, and then you got the sun-dried tomatoes, and then you realized they had been in a little bit of olive oil, I don't think that's optimum. It's definitely not for me, but when you're beginning your journey, don't beat yourself up. This is a reason that a food journal is great, because you can put on there, okay, salad out and underline out, and then kind of list what was on there. So then the next day, if you had some repercussions to deal with because of that, and you don't feel as zingy as normal, you don't feel your optimum self, then you in fact can jot that down. Put a big point back to lunch yesterday or whatever you did. And that way you can start cultivating the habits that are going to keep you on track, keep you feeling your best. And you can see in black and white right there in your food journal what's doing it to you, what's bringing you down or boosting you up, Another thing is people starting out on this lifestyle and having the all or none mentality. Yes, I had that for many years, and I do now, because I like to keep myself in a place where I like to be. But I will want to tell myself, oh, you didn't have enough greens today, or it's usually that I didn't consume as much quantity of the fresh, whole, ripe, raw fruits and vegetables that I want, not so much what bad did I consume, or did I get enough water, did I have just different things like this. So again, with the journal, can keep you on track and boost you up a little bit, because that's twofold. Being an all or nothing mentality can be a big problem, but having this lackadaisical kind of, I'll get to it later, or well, whatever, it's fine, will also get you nowhere. I think I see this in people around me in my life, and you have to have a little go get them, a little gumption, a little get off your rear, move your hiney, that kind of thing, a little make it happen, to back up, what you're telling the universe. That's twofold. Tell the universe what you're going to do and what you're going to be, and then have something to back it up. Have the get up and actually do it. what else? Oh yes, so with the all or nothing mentality, it can really throw you off to a place of let's just begin again tomorrow. Maybe you had that salad and it came out and I don't know, maybe it had croutons on it and you had those. Well, and then all the rest of the day you're just like, well, fruit it. I shouldn't have eaten that. And then you had a Big Mac and some French fries and a soda. That makes no sense. That's faulty thinking right there. What we need to do is own the mistakes we made, own it for the small mistake it was, write it down, live with it, and move on. Therefore, you can drop back and punt, like my mom says, recorrect, go back to your default setting. So yeah, that's just what I was thinking about that. Like, even some people that might be thinking, okay, well, I'm doing green smoothies all day, and then they had that salad for lunch, and they think, well, that wasn't my plan, and they will absolutely just fruit the whole day, just out the door with it. That makes no sense. I think we have to cut through all this and really just be real with ourselves. Let's talk about the real thing, and let's quit beating ourselves up, and let's love ourselves and be honest with ourselves to the better version of ourselves, to the next step. Maybe I'll come back down a little bit. I'm trying to take Carly her little baby high chair that it comes and goes. It's like I don't know, the traveling high chair. It's all okay, I'm just not sweating the small stuff, that's what.